time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I am all out of gum.
How dare you!
Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the channel, you beautiful people. Hope everybody is doing well. I need to burn down some energy, and then once I have successfully done that, we can jump in and do a bit of arena, because we need units, because apparently it looks like I'll have changed masteries for map 8. So Ben Larson, it's 4:30 in the morning, MCOC time, exactly. Stop AB. Right, so which chapster are we putting in on the team? Help me deal with the annoying young lady. Now we can have Hood, that's fine. And instead of Mojo, I will be picking. Who should I pick? I think that's fine. Well, I guess Diablo, maybe. Suppose so. I know Diablo and Kingpin. That will tie it all together. Who should I go for in arena when they come back around? Kitty, Herc, or Null? 1 damage and new rank 3. I go for Herc because it's damage and prestige and plenty of versatility. So I would personally suggest that Null's your boy. Sorry, Herc is your boy, not Null. Herc's your boy. But all are, worthwhile causes. But if I have to prioritize at this point, I'd definitely be prioritizing that. Herc. How's the map 8 treating you? I made some silly errors initially because, well, new things and stuff like that. So, not necessarily perfect, but not too bad. At the moment, I am in end of section 2. I used 6 items in total, I think, but I also did, quite a lot of fights. Most fights in my team so far, or my battle group. And it's not too bad. It's just a bit of trial and error. I made some silly mistakes, played quite badly, because, playing late at the evening is quite annoying. King Groot is absolute clutch right now. King Groot is just smashing it all. Because, with King Groot, something doesn't go your way. You just, you keep playing. Don't do enough damage or something, whatever. Just time out. Get back to full health. Carry on whooping ass.
I don't think so.
What's up, Eric? How are you doing? And which path? I did path 3, section 1. And then I am on path 8 in section 2 and path 8 in section 3. What champs am I using? I'm using Corvus, Venom, and King Groot. I'll make a video on all of that. I'll take screenshots of all battle groups, what champions we brought in exactly, give like a total of champions that are being used, and I will show how our assignments look like. And yeah, I'll upload 2 videos on map 8 day 1. I'll upload my full run because I have recorded every single fight that I have done so far. So one upload is going to be just me doing the run and commenting stuff like that. And the other video is going to be kind of like a summary of what my entire alliance ended up using for which paths, and how our assignments look like, and what other total champions brought in, and where I made some mistakes and stuff like that. Morning, KT. Stop playing to clear IQ. Ooh, playing map 8. Playing map 8. 1 path 2 and 1. Just cleared section 3. But might revise my team. Yeah, I might change up my team a bit as well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Well, the problem is that most items, like I have used 6 items, and 4 of those 6 items I kind of used because of Corvus, if not all of them. Because initially I didn't want to add Liquid Courage Double Edge. After a couple of fights, I was like, you know what, I'll just add Liquid Courage Double Edge, and it's going to end up being cheaper and easier anyways. And then some of that item usage, last 2 items that I had to use, also came in because I made a, well, inexperience error in a sense, because I got that boss crossfight ability, I think overpower, on my Corvus. And, you know, that is for like Nimrod fight. But before Nimrod fight, I need to do another one fight, which is either Modok or Falcon, just before Nimrod there. And I thought like, okay, so I had 2 missions on my Corvus, and I'm gonna go grab the 3rd one on Falcon. And I did. And I didn't realize that the boss crossfight lasts only for 1 fight. So if I want to use Corvus for Nimrod, I can't get that mission. Like, you know, it's just one of those things where I didn't even really think it through. And I thought it makes sense. I'm gonna get the boss crossfight, which is awesome. Corvus is gonna be OP. Then I'm gonna get my 3rd mission. Corvus is gonna be even stronger. I put on 100% cosmic power boost. And, you know, my plan was just get to the level 2. Nimrod at that point was still even linked, and I couldn't wait any longer because I had to go to bed. But Nimrod at that point was still linked, right? It had like encroaching stun and another node on, but I thought it doesn't matter. Corvus is going to smash like a king, and if only I get to that level 2, I'll shoot it off, and I should have an easy time getting to level 2 because I'm going to get that extra power gain. And I entered Nimrod fight and I realized I don't have that extra power gain because it only lasts for 1 fight. So if I wanted to have that boss ability, I can't snag the 3rd mission, which is, again, something that I should have probably known, but it just kind of like in the moment slipped through. And then as soon as I reached level 2 and I was like, okay, I don't have that, but, you know, I can just push Nimrod to level 3, drop my level 2. It's going to power drain him with cosmic power boost. I'm going to get power back. It's going to be easy bag anyways. And I was just a tiny bit too late. And as soon as I got to 2 bars of power, you know, you still have that power lock when you reach next bar of power because of Nimrod's abilities, and then encroaching stun hit, and then I just got KO'd. So that was like one of the stupidest mistakes there, because I didn't kind of like click in my brain that boss crossfight only lasts 1 fight, and then I cannot gain the 3rd charge, or I shouldn't try to gain the 3rd charge. It was very annoying, to be honest. I was quite pissed off. What are the counters for the side quest this week? I know Ultron is one, who another. I kind of used whatever on the right side. I think I used like Tigra and Over the Dock, and I think on the left side I used like I-Hulk and Hercules or something like that. You know, I don't think there's anything particularly tricky with the side quest if you have like, you know, relatively pumped up champions. I suppose the left side is quite annoying because it has like Magic, Storm, Pyramid X, and, you know, there's something else that's relatively annoying. So I think that side might be somewhat annoying. On the other side, you only have like Magneto to deal with. And the other 2 fights are quite easy. King Root worked very well for Path 7 lock. Yeah, King Root's my... Man, he's a machine. King Root's so good. He, Herc, or Kitty, who is strongest overall? It depends. All 3 are very different champions. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with Herc. My team's Apex, Cable, and Roland. That's a solid team. It wouldn't fit me at all, because my Path 2 and 3 sections have like buffed up attacker and buffed up defender. Who would be better at rank 2 for defense and or science Cal monthly? Undooped Overseer, Undooped Mr. Negative. For defense, Mr. Negative is better. For Cal monthly, Overseer is better, I feel like. But if anything, I'd rank up Mr. Negative overall. Rank up the Mr. Negative. What's up, Dexter? How are you doing? What's up, Arman? Ultron works for Magneto too. Well, there you go. She should not have connected that hit. She should not have connected that hit. Look at that. Look at that Hood, the destruction machine. So Hood's still bugged? Yep, Hood's still bugged. I should have had 100% chance. Actually, I should have, because I have the Kingpins in it. No, yeah, it's still 100%. Yeah, I should not have gotten hit by the second hit there. Look at that. 1006 dash shots. Score. That's what we call a score, lads. What are you trying to say during the test? I think Katie was trying to say, shut up, James. This is such a muppet. Her 465 Korean challenge was walking by. I bet it was. Nevertheless, Quaking, Black Widow, the Origins, and Super Dark Place was very annoying. I felt like I couldn't see half the attacks coming at me. Ew. But King Groot came clutch. King Groot is just so good. Nimrod, I agree. I think Nimrod is an absolute beast of a machine against mutants. I haven't played with him like too much, but as much as I have played, I really do like Nimrod against mutant champions. Man. It's so good. So good. But you know, I'm gonna upload the entire escapade. Oh, right. Did not notice. That makes sense because I have a blue shirt and I color key on blue color. I actually did not notice that. Haha. Okay, fine. Oh crap. There we go. Happy? Nearly normal. Nearly normal. Quick works for most advanced in map 8. Aye. Except my neckline. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. Fine, I'll leave it like that. So it's amazing, but Thekiryu is boring already. Quaking will be in worse. Yeah. But again, you know, that text is coming from like the point of luxury. Because when you need to pick in between maybe making AQ more boring and quaking it, or pick between spending a lot of items you might not have. You know, right now everybody's fussy, everybody's picky, kind of like, you know, it's boring, I'll just bring in that champion and stuff like that. As soon as that compensation stops coming in, as soon as actually people are gonna start running low on everything, everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, Quake, nice, thank you so much. No, right now when everybody has items like, boring. Shit, I forgot my coffee again today. Hey, what's up, Lightman Petro? How are you doing? You mean blue shirt? It's black. Yeah, I don't key out green color, and I don't have a green screen actually behind me. I used to have, and I can still put it on, but I took it off. The reason for that is when I was doing kind of soundproofing for this room, when I was doing soundproofing for this room, when I was ordering like my panels, I ordered blue ones, and they're all like in the side. So that's like actual like back wall, and that's like there's a bit of a corner and stuff like that. And yeah, so I key out the color without the green screen. I just use blue color key out, which, you know, works pretty much the same as keying out green color. You're without your big F cup of coffee? Yep, I am without my big F cup of coffee. X3 in farm is very potent. I bet it is. I could turn one. I think I spent like an hour and a half, and I turned one energy refill into another energy refill in my stash, and like 5 or 6 revives. Yeah, you can farm quite a lot. You can farm quite a lot. But I don't really like Quake, but today's stream timeline was lit. Oh, thank you. So no slapping today? What do you mean no slapping today? Everybody still gets slapped.
Oh, well. Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry!
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you alright? How did...
Larry!
And we're doing one stream in blue shirt. Well, I already am in a blue shirt, if you haven't noticed. I already am in a blue shirt. So Dex KT is phasing like Ghost. Yep, I'm phasing. Phasing, alright. I could be just floating if I wore all blue, yes. Or if I, well, just need to take off my red jacket, and that's it. A big issue with Quake and Chorus. I'm making it though, they make quite boring anymore. Yeah, well, that's exactly the thing. Ultimately, what's more important to you? Save items or, you know, have the best piece of content. Oh. There's a guy who used Quake most in 7, 1, 2, and 3. I actually didn't use Quake at all in that 7. Like, at all. It's because of you guys. Because whenever I do use Quake, you guys bitch and moan all day. Will I be able to rank 4 second after Cyber Week? I'd like to think I'm fairly clever. And, you know, good induction skills, but fortunately, I'm still not able to tell the future. I do not know what we will get in Cyber Weekend. Therefore, there is no plausible way for me to be able to answer whether I will or will not be able to take another champion to rank 4. Most unknown Quake and Act 7 is when you hold heavy again Furies. You bulk up. The node names bulk up, I believe. Well, Joe Fixit kind of feels like his buff might made by someone who worked too hard, you know, that guy. It's not just that. Joe Fixit's buff might be good, but here's the thing. Because of that block penetration thing, because it's completely useless ability offensively, and it's only gonna mess with your building the decks, you don't ever want to really parry with Joe Fixit, which is a problem in harder fights. And because of the fact that when he's on defense, it counts your actions, you never want to parry Joe Fixit, really. Which is, again, annoying. That thing really pissed me off, I'm not gonna be honest. It basically just makes parry, you know, allowed, but undesirable, I guess you can say. It's something you do not want to do offensively or defensively when Joe Fixit's involved. And that's kind of like softly or not so softly discouraging people from using a very basic game mechanic. You know, if you do parry with him offensively, you'll have less room for, you know, attack increase and offensive damage output kind of things. And Dude. Just don't like it. Just don't like what they did there. I think it was the concussion. You'd say opponent all times you can just quake with one finger. Yeah, well, yeah, of course, if concussion. That would be OP, man. That would be just stupid OP. And because of us, you didn't use quake. Your fingers is so now. I mean, I can deal with sore fingers. How, you know, how use quake plenty, and you know, I ain't afraid of ouchie in my fingers. It's level up and I'm confused between Nebula and Penny Parker. I'm an endgame player, awakening solo mode. Rest everything's almost completed. Specifically talking solo mode, I think Penny Parker is more useful. Because, you know, she has offensive uses and she's going to be a very annoying and potent defender. Obviously it depends on what nodes you're going to play with, but in general she's one of the most annoying champions, for me at the very least, to fight against. And Nebula, I prefer Nebula over Penny offensively. I think she has more offensive value. But she's much easier defensively. So if you're talking solo mode, I'd go with Penny Parker. So yeah, if you're talking alliance or defense, solo mode, definitely Penny Parker. If you're talking overall, I think I'd pick Nebula. So you don't have predictions? Not yet. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna make my predictions, but again, the question is, will you be able to rank 4? I don't know, because even if I do have predictions, I don't know. Because prediction is a prediction. It's not, you know, confident statement. Will you, won't you implies a certain degree of certainty. You know? Will you be able to do this, you know, with a reasonable degree of confidence? Yes or no is the answer that you expect. I can make all the predictions in the world and I still will not be able to answer whether I will be able to take the champion to rank 3 or rank 4. Because my predictions can be very wrong. And likely will be, you know, wrong to some degree. So it's kind of like asking who will who will win a boxing match on next Sunday. And then asking me whether I will be able to buy a house. You know? Because if I can predict it properly, I should, you know, put a bet and win a lot of money and I should be able to buy a house, right? That's not how you do these will you, won't you things. I don't know. Who will be my next rank 4? It's gonna be Surfer or Doom. One of the two. It's gonna be Surfer or Doom. Hey, what's up, Sunspotted? How are you doing? You make a video of the best defender rank ups for war. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. But I mean, yeah, I guess there's an audience for that. For most part, I think it's fairly clear though. Except there are some surprising champions that actually, you know, do work well on alliance or defense. Like America Chavez, for instance, she's one biatch of a champion to deal with. Oh crap, I picked the wrong champ here. Fuck, oh. Here we start again with that. No one else has a video on that topic? I have made a video ages ago though, but yeah, a refresher should be coming. Award def? Nah, I don't want to make that. I'm not too interested in that. Like he's planning rank 4 Kitty. Good on him. Good on him. Eventually, I might rank 4 Kitty too. The point is, you know, if you want to push for more rewards and higher tiers, like you need to sort out your prestige. Game crashing for the first time. I remember trying to take a war mini. Oh, that's perfect, isn't it? That's perfect, no one. That's perfect. I don't know why and how it might be, but I heard right roll with rank 3 CGR and rank 5 Colossus with their respective synergies, and Colossus dies faster, less hits. Well, first of all, faster and less hits are two very different concepts. Which, in my personal experience, is not true. Second of all, Colossus might actually overtake Cosmic Ghost Rider if Liquid Courage Double Edge is not involved. That could be possible. If Liquid Courage Double Edge is involved, you can effectively get down Winter Soldier in like 2 level 2s. If you have right synergy team. And CGR is de facto the fastest option. And the reason for that is because he gets to his level 2 very, very, very quickly. And that's pretty much all and be all there. And level 2s obviously is where shit on the damage is. Because of that power gain. And the fact that fights are over so quick does not let Colossus' increased power rate quite catch up. So, no. Objectively, putting 2 champions together with ideal synergy teams, with Liquid Courage, Double Edge, everything on, Cosmic Ghost Rider is faster. I have checked. I've played with both. The point where I had to do like 10 runs, I think, with boosts and teams and like mutant power boost to have under 10-minute Realm of Legends clear with Colossus. And with Cosmic Ghost Rider, I could get under 10-minute clear without the boost, without the power boosts, without anything in like my first or second try. Cosmic Ghost Rider is faster if Liquid Courage Double Edge is involved, 100%. Ultimate mediocre player. Welcome then. Well, welcome to the members status. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Real Kitty is better rank 4 than Ghost even if you avoid Prestige? I don't know. I have not specifically thought to compare those 2 champions. I think there's case to be made for both. If you're asking me personally, I think it is more likely that I would rank for Kitty earlier on than Ghost, because Kitty, you know, would have the higher prestige, and because Kitty can function alliance for defense, should I need her to. So for me, it probably would be Kitty over Ghost, especially early on. Later on, I don't know. Ghost is better champion, I think. Ghost is better than Kitty overall, I think, as a champion. But yeah, welcome ultimate mediocre player. Oh, Aegon can be both max seed. Starting to also. One sec. Do I need Blade rank of 5-star? Should I pass? You should pass that. You should pass. You have no need for Blade, I think. If you clean the vacuum. You know what, Arman? You know what, Arman? I'm gonna find a clip.
Oh, fuck off!
Few map 6 defenders have higher health than normal on day 1 itself. What the fuck's happening? I do not know that. Can you look into this? I can take a look if somebody sends me proof and information, because I have no knowledge of map 6 prior to this week and this week. You know, I can check if there's something reported in forums and stuff like that, or maybe Reddit, but you know, I haven't played map 6 in some years. So clap it up. Look at that. Boo boo. Let's get to that 12 mil mark. How's my health? You know. fine, I guess. No, it's not fine, but not as horrible as it was, I'll put it like that. Not as horrible as it was. I think that's fair. I think that's quite fair. Okay, so here we go. Wonderful. Best rotation for Icarus? I do not know. I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself some sort of authority on Icarus, so I'm gonna go with fuck knows. My idea would be probably 1-2 level 1s, then spam level 2s whilst knocking opponent down, get a ton of incinerates and drop a level 3. So that's kind of like a generic description. What is in fact the best rotation, I'm unable to answer. Wait, Punisher. Yeah, Punisher is a great counter against APOC. I used my Punisher to deal with that side quest APOC as well on one of the parts. Worked quite well. Wasn't a year ago, but better than a month ago? Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's a fair statement. Oh, Katie's need for tissues goes away. Yeah, me too, trust me. Trust me. I do hope for that as well. Hey guys, what date is today? Hope things will get better. I do too. I do too. I have started doing, like, that's one of the things that I realized that I needed to, despite the fact that, you know, I'm not well. I need to get like more physical activity in and stuff like that, which is one of the reasons why morning streams are later, because every morning I go out for a walk. I also use it as a chance to grab some coffee for my girlfriend and, you know, and go grab some cat food and feed the stray cats that kind of are hanging around our backyard. But yeah, trying to go out for a walk every morning, like half an hour, 45 minutes. So for Ultron Iron, because Ultron's amazing, man. Ultron's crazy amazing. Lost 1 million points in this arena in particular. Lost 1 million points. Yeah, you can't really retract there. First of all, I already read the bad joke about Doctor full time and then, you know, cutting it midway. But retracting here is pointless, because I can see all chat logs. I have a special program running in background that enables people to use like voice commands and stuff like that. The analysis boss is tough in beta? Was it? What is wrong with that analysis boss? I didn't remember having any problems with him. I think I even got a solo like Kingpin or something. Katie's introductory sense tinkering. Oh yeah. Exercise at night, the hardest thing with them is in the beginning. Set this usual thing. Alright. I agree. Arena is bad. I really do not like arenas. Ah.
It's all bullshit.
Well, sorry to hear that, Vladimir, but I hope everything works out for you. I hope everything works out for you, Vladimir. Coffee for your girlfriend, huh? You love Boston. Yeah. Every morning I get coffee for my girlfriend before she wakes up. But you know, it's kind of neat, I guess. It actually is quite helpful to have like extra motivation, because you know, if it wasn't for that, there would be several mornings where I wouldn't have gone out. But because I want to do it for her, you know, and I just kind of go and do it. All the Dr. joke from Deadpool 2. Stole it from Robocop, you mean? Because I can't act anything genuinely. How better chance to get noticed? Yes. I know. I know. Doesn't matter. Stole it from Robocop. Okay, so what am I going to do now? Ah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Boom, sorted. How you even remember that? I don't know, good memory. A bad memory. How does it matter? How does it matter? Maybe someday I'll be running for that morning coffee. Maybe someday I'll be running for that morning coffee, yes. So I don't apologize. If Arman doesn't apologize, then you definitely don't have to. I have not experimented much with War Machine. I have played here and there, but nothing too serious. And just, again, you know, I think War Machine could or can be kind of like decently good champion. I think the problem with War Machine is that in most of the situations, it's just a bit too slow. But, you know, I like the fact that you have the pre-finds that you can beef up. I don't like the fact that it's only for tech champions. I think if it wasn't limited to tech champions, it would be so much better as an ability set. Where's the fatty at? Oi, fatty. Let's smash the human torch. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There we go. War Machine is good war attacker. Trust Kitty and Bishop. Yeah, he's very good for Kitty and Bishop. I know that. Because at level 1 eats up crevices, which is really cool ability. Alternatively, you can do similar thing with Forward and Bishop synergy, but obviously that involves synergy. It's not as potent, so I agree with that. I agree with that. War Machine, you know, that niche little thing immediately makes him significantly better. Really, which class is the weakest in the game currently at the moment? Oh, listen. Probably go with Tech, because prior to this it was Tech or Cosmic. I think Cosmic has gotten, you know, reasonable reinforcements in form of, you know, Perk and Null and Venom Pool buff and whatnot. And, you know, even though Tech has gotten some love too, but objectively I think it's probably the Tech class that. Then you dock on Discord, can we speak later? Yeah, we should be fine too. Should be fine too. I'll check it out in a bit. Check it out in a bit. Ah, shit. Getting riggedy wrecked. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna finish the job. We're gonna finish the job. 45, 6,000 Icarus gameplay. When I get one. Don't have one. Take all the kitties and bishops now. Very good, Aaron. Very good. I need to take out KTs next. We're probably gonna DM him a joke while others are serious. Oh, don't do that. It's still not gonna pop up. DMs do not typically pop up. I was doing a bit of tech variant today and Ultron destroys everything. Yeah, Ultron should be insane there. I already showcased, because of that guaranteed stun, you can literally, as soon as you get level 1, the fight's over with Ultron now. As soon as you get level 1, fight's over. Because you have increased debuff duration, including stun duration, with Ultron per tech champion on your team and stuff. So yeah, you can just, you know, stun loop everybody and just keep smashing them. Okay, so Tigra. I might end up ranking Hawkeye up a bit, to be honest. It could happen. I'm warning you folks, it could happen. We'll see how he works though. To be honest, I'm a bit annoyed by the... I'm a bit annoyed by... Hawkeye buff. Again, because, you know, with Hawkeye, it's that similar feeling that it's just all relatively inconsequential. Oh, and don't die. One heavy attack, all my health gone. One heavy attack. Bastards. Because, you know, like, they gave him like a bunch of new stuff, but all of that stuff is just either less or more damage, or, you know, different types of bleeds and prolonged bleeds. Stuff like that. Only actual like new ability there is like the slow, right? Fragility is still, you know, a debuff, but it's just basically slightly more damage kind of thing. And yeah, there's just, you know, everybody was excited for Hawkeye buff because what we expected was, oh, he's gonna get, you know, incinerates or shocks or a ton of different trick arrows or something like that. No, his level 2 is literally called Incendiary Arrow, and there's not even a fucking incinerate on it, you know. And I'm not saying that Hawkeye is not going to be a good champion. He might be. I want to make that very clear. I'm not at all trying to say that, you know, Hawkeye is going to be a turd and shit like that. No, we're going to play with him. He might have crazy good damage output and he might work out like really well. But the buff isn't what anybody wanted or expected it to be. And it's not very kind of like wide. Yeah, all of the, like, he had like 4 lines of text before, and he did nearly as much as he does after the buff. Because, you know, the only new thing is slow and heavy attack. Special 2 has gone this long, exploding your opponent, but placing a fleet. Yep. I shouldn't do special 2 incinerates and Hawkeye special 2. I should have like various arrows. for many circumstances, yes, he should have. He should have various arrows. And you should have access to it with similar nature, like probably either Psycho Man or Jubilee or Black Widow Clairvoyant or Pre-Fights or something like that. But nope. 22 mil for 5-star Ultron, but what's going on? I don't know, man. Sorry, I don't know. I really haven't been following arenas at all for a while. What if you'll run out of arrows with Hawkeye? You don't run out of arrows with Hawkeye. That kind of argument is just silly. In that case, Joe Fixit runs out of bullets or, you know, who else? You think they'll improve Black Friday deals? Well, they're not gonna make them worse. Yeah, every single time Black Friday and July 4th deals come around, they are better than they used to be. Sometimes by much, sometimes by little, but better. How was map 8? Not too bad so far. Not too bad. I actually have done a ton of fights, and you know, I'm all for doing as many fights as, you know, my team needs me to do. The only thing that kind of annoyed me is the amount of energy that I need to use, and because there are so many people in backup in section 1 and stuff like that, it's not like anybody's giving you energy, and that's the bit that I didn't like, because I needed to use a ton of energy, and that would also mean in plenty of circumstances either, like, you know, staying up late or some shit like that. And I want to avoid that. I want to make perfectly clear that, you know, for first week or two or whatever, I'm fine with, like, you know, putting AQ above my daily life schedule and staying up later than normal and stuff like that. But it is a problem and I can't do it for a long time. So I'm not gonna mention much about it to anyone for like the first week or two till, you know, they kind of like solidify the plans and find the best ways to do things. But if that doesn't change, then I'll have a problem, because you do need, like, there's quite a lot of shared fights first of all, and well, yeah, it's just as I said, the way my paths are given. Like yesterday, I waited for somebody to make the first 2 steps for the joint fights. Nobody did, and I was already like 6 energies for a while, and I knew it, like, if I don't start moving, like, you know, I'm just wasting energy. So I took the first fight, made the first step, and then after a while, when I was close to my second energy, I took the second step. And then I did all the fights on my path, but I was out of energy before I could finish it. And, you know, what's up, Messiah? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I don't think, you know, it's hard to tell so far. I don't have any major issues with map 8, I guess. But there are things that, you know, already kind of annoy me, if anything, a bit. Okay, new mechanic looks fun though. Yeah, I like the fact that they added new mechanic. I really do. I think it's cool. I just don't like the buff too much. I mean, he still could be a great champion, but I just don't like that, you know, there's no incinerate, no shock, no cold, no nothing. It's like there's no mention of brick arrows and shit like that. It almost seems like whoever redesigned Hawkeye, I don't know who Hawkeye is meant to be in comics. And a lot of this new shit, it kind of took like the 4 lines of text and split it into 40 lines of text without like actually letting Hawkeye do anything realistically new. It's just like, why would you want to do that? It's like, why would you want to buff a champion like that? Level 1 power rain and bleed, and, you know, specials bleed and stuff like that. What he does after the buff. Level 1 is power control. Everything else is centered around bleed. So after the buff, he bleeds and power controls with level 1s. The only difference is that he has slow and heavy attack. Like, yes, he does have access to 2 new debuffs, which is like fragility, which effectively is just like, you know, damage, whatever. And that suppress or whatever, you know, combat power rate. but that fits with the power control, and the actual power control is weaker than it was. So. And I don't know, I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it. They didn't even, yeah. I mean, I'm fine with them not stating. I'm fine with them not stating what is what, because when they did state, it still made no sense. Like the changes, like who was it meant to be full-on overhaul? Karnak, I think. Last month, Karnak, you know, and Nebula had about the same amount of stuff changed to them to begin with, and you know, Karnak, if he was overhauled, got less change to him than Bishop, who was meant to be moderate buffs. I don't think it necessarily matters whether it's like a moderate buff or overhaul, so long as, you know, the buffs are good. And so long as champions are good. Like Guillotine is an overhaul, but like fuck all changed about her. But yeah, with the Hawkeye buff, I'm certainly not overjoyed. I'm not saying Hawkeye is not going to be a good champion. He very well might be. I just don't like the way he was buffed. So a new mechanic gonna be like mono special 2 effect? Probably something like that. I mean, I don't know, I haven't yet to see it, or test it, or play it. But yeah, it should be like that. Look at that. That's what I was thinking, Armand. James and Armand are like BFFs now. It was only like a few days ago when James basically insisted that I time out Armand. Now they are BFFs. How the world changes. Let's see if Joe's buff is viable or not. That is also true, yes. But again, with Joe's buff, I really dislike that you're kind of discouraged to parry fighting with him or against him. Like, you know, just don't like it. It's like, why do you want to do that? That already has given me a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. Adios. Well, see you later, Caffeine Rin. Did you kill that? Cersei? And then everything okay? I'm trying 3-year job for defense. Well, maybe we'll see how he works out. I thought that got himself slack. Either way.
Well, 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 if it isn't booger breath and the mushroom tip.
You guys can decide which one of you is booger breath and which one of you is mushroom tip. I'll leave that liberty up to you, folks. Adios? No, adios does not mean hello. Adios means goodbye. Adios means goodbye. Bonjour. Bonjour does mean hello, but it's different language, you idiot. That's a different language, Armand, you muppet. Oh, for fuck's sake. What an idiot. What an idiot. Okay, that chapter got me burned out. I stay away from this. Okay, I did that. Very good. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait. What language is that? How do you think? Okay, let's start with, how do you think which language is bonjour? Correct. And do you Spanish? And how do you think what is bonjour in? Bonjour. That's French. Two very fucking different languages. Now that was arguably better comedy than any single joke you have told me so far. And you weren't even trying. I thought it was the same. I know, that's why it's funny. What's up, Elon Musk? How are you doing? Did you saying Armin's effortlessly funny? Yes. Unintendedly, though. Unintendedly. Unbeknownst to himself. On Call of the Aliens? Oh, I actually believe that. I actually believe that. Pass them our best regards. I'm just gonna go for broke. Look at that. He did this to me. How many points are we going for in this arena? I wonder. Ah, I fucking hate this language. Boomer, zoomer, whatever. I have no fucking clue what any of it means and I don't care for it. Alright, this is actually a bad matchup. Because he's gonna be like taking significantly less damage. So we're gonna go with this then. We're gonna be eating up all of his stuff. And now this should actually hit hard. Quite hard anyways. Tricked you. Oh, come on, 1%, really? Did you have seen an Arcane show on Netflix? Aye. As much as it has been released. I think it's like 6 episodes that's out. Something like that. Quite good, I actually liked it. I generally enjoyed it, yeah. I think there's like some more episodes coming out at some point, so I don't know when exactly. 9 episodes in season over, yeah, I think 6 episodes are out, right? You know those guys that go to prison and get worse, okay, same as Bishop and Joe, they went to box center and they get knocked. Oh, well, we'll see about Joe. People are saying things like as if they have been playing against Joe Fixit, you know? Everybody is so certain that, you know, this buff is going to be good, that buff is going to be shit, that's going to be knockdown on defense. Chill the fuck out, people. second season announced and in works. Very good. Do you know what I want second season of? Mr. Freaking Invincible. Or Invincible, sorry. I wonder when the second season of Invincible gonna be out. I actually know really nothing pretty much about League of Legends, so there's that. I know pretty much nothing about League of Legends. I have never played League of Legends. I think they said, I know for a fact it's in the works, I just don't know when it's coming out. And I'd like to find out. They hold their horses and wait? Yeah, exactly. Everybody's very quick to jump. Judgment immediately. Very good to discuss and talk about things, but it's not great when you talk with absolute certainty about things that you have no fucking idea about. How much extra block penetration Massacre has? I don't even know. A bunch? Okay, let's smack this in. Look at that slick power move there. I heard of Hawkeye. Yeah, Arman. Very useful tool. And what's up, MCOC? Hiding. Don't remind me about Invincible Season 2. Why not? What's your problem with Invincible Season 2, James? Hawkeye seems good damage dealer on paper. We'll see about him. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, again, he might be a good champion. But definitely he hasn't been buffed the way I would have had hoped for him to be buffed, if that makes sense. There are some cool things though. Hope that new mechanic with that special perfect release thing could be cool. What's up, Justin? How are you? Long time? Well, that's not on me. That's on you. That's not on me. That's on you. Been waiting too long for it, that's my problem. Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Been too long. Also announced Squid Game 2 in progress. Yeah, but no like release information on it, so it could be really long time. Yeah, it's not Magneto Kingpin level buff. Unlikely. But it's not even that. It's just that, you know, Hawkeye pre-buff had 4 lines of text and he did 2 things: inflict bleed and power control. Right? And now he has 400 lines of text, and he does 3 things: inflict bleed, power control, and has access to slow, which was like a random added 1 line of text on his heavy attack. All of that other addition of like, I don't know, 300 different lines of text, they do nothing. They just, you know, keep it to bleed or do more damage, less damage, bleed lasts longer or shorter or whatever, basically. Which is very kind of frustrating. You'd think that, you know, for a champion like Hawkeye, they give him his trick arrows or something like that, enable him access different debuffs, either way pre-fight or some Jubilee type of mechanic. Like, they have so many champions who have so many different pieces of like utility and like, I don't know. It just doesn't kind of sit well with me, that buff. The only new thing to him of substance literally is the slow debuff. And then obviously his damage is likely going to be much better, and that is likely going to decide whether, you know, people use him or not. I might make him skill Jubilee. Well, I would have been pleased if they would make him closer to a skill version of Jubilee than what they did to him now. If that makes sense. Because, you know, with Jubilee, you know, you have 3 different modes, and you have then 3 different effects on each of your special attacks. That means you have like 9 pieces of utility that you can add. And like in case of Jubilee, okay, Jubilee is not a good champion, but that system can work if you kind of like make it more decent or better or something like that. And if there is a champion in game who should have something like that, that's fucking Hawkeye, because he has all of these different arrows and powers. Jubilee isn't that versatile of a champion, or shouldn't be that versatile of a champion, I think. Hawkeye is, however. Because that's literally the point, that he can put whatever effect he wants on an arrow. Why it's over hyper? Well, it must be because finally good shot. How great of her. I don't know. Honestly, it's impossible to think or see how good or bad Joe Fixit is going to be. It all depends on numbers. If you actually look at Joe Fixit after the buff, you know, he's somewhat more complex version of what he already is. He has plenty of abilities in his current form. The problem with Joe Fixit is that his numbers are absolute turds. And, you know, he's just a bad champion. And it's almost unimaginable that he's going to be as bad or worse. But how good or how exactly he's going to play, I don't have a fucking idea right now. Die, Juggy, die. You're actually already dead. I don't even need to do anything. Quality of buffs is going down, it seems. Well, I don't know. Nebulous and Conic buffs, like, you know, Conic's not the greatest. Definitely not too bad. Nebulous buffs. Imagine spending your energy crying over a video game. Well, you know, let people do what they want. What does it have to do? Imagine spending your energy crying in a comment section about somebody being unhappy with a video game. They're literally even more pointless than that. You're wasting your energy crying over whatever it is in like a tiny little YouTube stream of like 48 viewers. Imagine that. Imagine some loser coming in a small stream chat and trying to make us imagine things. What a piece of shit thing to do. Aww. Imagine that. Imagine thinking I'm a rubber, you're glue. Ooh, very immature. You know what you're not? You're not making any sense. You're literally doing just pointless child, my friend. I hope all the best to you in life. I hope, you know, you find things worth crying for, in your own personal opinion. I do hope you become less condescending. And I wish you all the best. I genuinely do. But this ain't the place. This ain't the place to make yourself feel better, or I don't know, smarter, or whatever it is that you want to be over other people. You're not going to come here and demean or bully other people. No. So if you want to stay and, you know, chat and have a conversation, you're welcome to do so. Absolutely no problem with you. If you want to be that guy, then trust me, you're not that guy. How great of a healing potential do you think Joe Fixit will be? And again, we're gonna need to test it. It depends on how much damage he can access. But I think on paper it looks quite good. Imagine such show in Korea with the gypsies, black people, Mexicans, and Orthodox players instead of Koreans and lots of... Oh yeah, of course. That's... Just imagine. Come on. That is because who was... Oh, correct me, but either you are unable to read or comprehend what the word cry means. Well, nobody's crying here, at least last I checked. If anything, you are the one that's closest to whatever that is to being pathetic pile of mess. I do not come here to feel better. I'm here because I'm a sadist. Well, in which case, again, if you're openly admitting to being sadist, my best wishes to you in getting better. I genuinely hope you seek help. You know, being a sadist is not a healthy place for a mind to be. And I wish you all the best in life. I hope you seek help. I hope you get help. I hope you get help before you actually hurt somebody or yourself. Self-harm is not too far off from things like that. And you know, it's not a joke thing. You know, having sadistic tendencies is very bad and a serious problem. You being aware of that, though, is a good thing. It means you can get help. Or you are joking about very serious conditions, in which case you're just a piece of shit human being. Either way, right about now, I will hide you from this channel. But if you do want to talk to me, you are more than welcome to reach out to me online or Discord or anywhere else. And we can talk in private, and maybe I can help you out. Honestly, that's, you know, not messing around. I'm not joking with you. If you have mental issues, and I think you do, I can try and help you. Or alternatively, you're just a huge piece of human garbage, in which case, you know, go fuck yourself. Either way, if you need help, message me. If you don't need help, fuck off right out of here. Chris might had a bit about government recruiting jobs. Yeah, they definitely have quite a lot of vacancies open. Am I the only one disappointed that Jacobkanda gets 4 cards and not 5? Yeah, I know. I was hoping for 5 as well. Many of the staff are either that 5 or went away for some reasons we don't know. Yeah, I think it's definitely quite clear that they do have a staffing issue. I think it is definitely clear that they are overworked and understaffed. Can you tell 10 champions better than Hercules? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Oh, I will be posting my top champion lists quite soon. So we'll see if I can name 10 champions better than Hercules. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. We'll find out very, very soon. There, guys. Get along. Somebody's being nasty, you know, don't necessarily engage. Might as well just ban the troll. Yeah, well, I was always gonna ban him, but you can't let a good opportunity go to waste. You can't let a good opportunity go to waste. You remember yesterday on your fixed video, guys commenting about Thekiryu kebabs reworking. Somebody made a forum post that's mentioning your reply. Can you message me a link, Rohit? I actually, you know, I'll probably find it. I probably will find it. Oh, that's interesting. People always like to take things that I have said out of context or just flat out lie about things that I have said, which is also very interesting. Like that video about gifting, I specifically say I don't see anything wrong with having an alt account or a few. And then people go around saying that I basically discourage anybody having any alt accounts or shit like that. People just lie about things like that. That is like one of the things that really triggers me, when people go around telling other people that I have said things that I have never said. You have rank 5 Hell's Kitchen. Interesting. Oh, rank 5 Hell's Kitchen. Who has rank 5 Hell's Kitchen? Oh, Daniel Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, I do. It's funny because my mind immediately went to Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen, because that's what we were watching yesterday. Hell's Kitchen season 20. Gordon's a freaking bomb. And just before the final, Gordon basically called in the both contestants, as in like there's some sort of big urgency that happened, and he played a joke on them as if like he found like 2 huge blocks of pot in their dorms, and he said like he's calling the cops, and you know the whole show is getting cancelled, and what the fuck is happening, and you know the contestants like freaking out. It was quite good. I like Gordon. But yeah, I do have very well Hell's Kitchen on 5. Can you do the ranking of all variants, best to worst? Maybe. You drop your crown. Did I? What crown? Buy 2 featured or 3 regular 6 stars. 3 regular 6 stars. If you need to ask, you should buy 3 regular 6 stars. The guy was actually about the other guy and not what you said. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Where's the fun in telling the truth if you're bored and want? Where's the fun in telling the truth if you're bored and want to sensationalize? What Katie has said. Exactly. How excited you is Cyber Week? I'm actually not excited. I hope Cyber Weekend offers are trash because I'm not really in a mood to spend a lot of money on this game. So yeah, I generally hope not that great. Where's that thread? Hawkeye buff. Where's Joe Fixit buff? Oh yeah, now I see it. I'll read it afterwards. Remember the episode of a husband wife who pissed off your wife does? Yeah, I think that Amy's Baking Company, something like that. But that was like a different show, but yeah, I do remember it. Check DM. It's okay, I found that show, Rocket. I found that thread. Well, I mean, there are a lot of husband-wife things, but I think you're referring to Amy's Baking Company. I consider playing other games. Yes. Consider many things. Best of all bosses according to you currently. We see Modok, we see Ebony Maw. Occasionally we see Mangog. Sometimes we see Magneto. I don't know which ones are the best. But that's more or less what you see these days. I had to take a boss not too long ago. Which boss did I have to take? Oh, Null, but Null is a shit boss. Don't make Null a boss. Don't make Null a boss. Which ones? As if I'm gonna tell you. I don't know. Amy's Baking Company was a good episode, for sure. Amy's Baking Company was a good episode. While Veggie may have considered how... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Kingpin shreds that null? Yes, Kingpin does shred that. Oh. They just opened a Popeyes in Salford yesterday. Ooh, first in the UK. Ain't that interesting? So, you're telling me that I can get Popeyes chicken sandwich now, which is something that, you know, Americans die for, and it's probably going to be disgusting, but apparently I can do that now. Because obviously I have never had Popeye sandwich. Okay, I think we're gonna go to 2 million and then we're gonna be just about done. I died to Power Snack Doom with my Quake and AW last night, messed my confidence. He wouldn't let me get the decks. Oh, that sucks, Lawrence. That sucks, man. Opinion saw someone. Labyrinth Maestro can be poisoned. Aye. Somebody did comment that. Somebody did indeed comment that. They're opening a Wendy's in Colchester soon too. Like American fast food. Yeah, I know Taco Bell. I have seen Taco Bell around. Actually, I've never had any Taco Bell, but I've seen it. And the reason why I haven't had any Taco Bell is because before I saw a Taco Bell, I had already heard about 89 jokes about how it explodes your anus. And I thought, well, I like my anus in one piece. That's why I will go to Nando's rather than Taco Bell. And, you know, so far I have made that choice every single time. So yeah, no, screw that Taco Bell. I think that's a perfectly reasonable approach there. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Aye. Taco Bell makes shit food anyway, so in that case I'm not missing much and all is well in the world. In that case I'm not missing much and all is well in the world. Smash them all. Let's smash them all. Still rank 2, my Nick Fury and Dupe getting instead of Cersei, then getting so much focus and time with her and just got so. Yep, I actually had a bit of, I played a bit with Cersei as well. And, you know, she can punch, but there's just no reason to play her. Like, there's very little reason to actually use her for pretty much anything. So, Red Notice yesterday. Oh, I actually like that movie quite a bit. I watched it with my girlfriend, and then the next morning I caught my girlfriend rewatching it. So, she really must have liked it. Or, you know, maybe rock, but they'd be worried. Like, should I be worried? No, honestly, most food is less impressive nowadays. We got spoiled by very high quality gastropubs. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's very hard for me to go like, this is like really, really good these days. Much like it used to happen so much more often. Like when I first moved to UK, like, you know, getting some random kebab, because I had never had a kebab in my life, you know, and then there were like different ones, and then, you know, when we got to curries, and I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome, or some shit like that. But it just doesn't happen like that nowadays. It's just a birds are frozen in just pretty much. Yeah. MCOC is Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot. Yeah, I figured. She liked Dwayne Johnson. I know what she liked, don't worry. She watches like every single movie with him. I swear to God, that guy could star in something like ridiculous. Should watch it. Messi or Ronaldo? I think up until recently, I have always been kind of, I don't follow football that closely, but I like watching them play, particularly because they're so good. And I have always been much more in camp Messi, because Ronaldo is kind of like the perfect human, you know, like a perfect, I don't know, German engineering, perfect materials, abs, looks, height, athleticism, kind of, you know, is where he has to be and stuff like that. And Messi is just different. Messi is creative magic and, you know, little feats running around the screen, and it's just amazing. Like right now, and I have always said, I have always preferred Messi, and also because of that, I have always considered him to be the better of the two as well, because I like him more. I like the way he plays more, and you know, his story more and stuff like that. I think recently with, you know, Messi going to PSG and going to play in France in general, and having several bad years with Barca, where Ronaldo went to Italy Serie A to Juventus and did well there, and now he came back to Manchester and is scoring clutch goal after clutch goal. I think, you know, right now Ronaldo is probably better. I think Messi was younger. When Messi was younger, I think he was better. I think right now Ronaldo is better because he doesn't have to. It's quite tricky to explain, but ultimately I think right now Ronaldo is better player than Messi is. I think when they were younger, I think Messi was better than Ronaldo. I know, like, you know, as many people, as many opinions and stuff like that. And in general, I have been pretty much always in camp Messi, because of the creativity and talent. I don't know, it just seems like fucking magic sometimes. But I think Ronaldo is aging better, and I think right now Ronaldo is playing better. Yeah, Red Notice was definitely a fun movie to watch. 100% agree. But regardless, you know, I think both of them are absolutely amazing players. And, you know, love watching them play. Come on. Smash. What is this AI? What is this RNG as well? I have hit him, like, I had hit him like 4 times and I had 3 poisons placed on me. What kind of RNG is that? When I play Abomination, it never happens. Both of them are very good now, even among the younger ones. Yeah, definitely are. Definitely are very, very good. But you know, you have to give it up to like Salah, Mbappe. You know, Lebanowski still is like a fucking scoring machine. The one player that always really pissed me off, I never liked and always annoyed me, was Neymar. You know, might be very good and all that, dude. It's like, I have never had any interest in watching that cunt play. Fuck that little bit. Not watching Salah. Alright. But like, as a kid, and in my early and mid-teens, I was like a football dictionary. I followed all the football across the world. I knew every team in every league, even in the lower leagues, and I could like name their squads and things like that. And then, you know, I kind of stopped following football, and now I don't really follow football all that much. Funnily enough, I still have a crap ton of football knowledge from like years 2000 to 2010, something like that. Well, at least he gets blown off in Fast and Furious. Aye. Maybe Neymar wasn't stick to 200, that's why I didn't like him. I just don't like him, man, honestly. I just don't like Neymar. Ooh, Zlatan, though. Zlatan is a fucking legend. Dude, who doesn't love Zlatan? Ah. You never like basketball? I like basketball. I like basketball. I used to play basketball as well. I used to play basketball, football, volleyball. I used to be very, very active in sports, and I definitely did like basketball. But yeah, Zlatan is like an absolute fucking legend, though. He's the best for map 7 AQ, caustic temper, or your path in caustic temper. I forgot which node was that. Caustic temper is where you need fury and you need poison. That was the node. Yeah. I don't know. I forgot what. I don't think I have ever done that path, but Hyperion should be good there. Kazma movie maybe. You can have like Ultron with Warlock. Both of them should be really good there. Then it depends on what champions are on that path. Oh, look at that! You got some units. KT is like 6'6", basketball. Yeah. In high school, I could dunk. In high school, like in 11th grade, I think, I realized that I'm able to dunk. And like in our school, there was me and there was another guy who was much shorter than I was, but he was like really fucking athletic. And we were like the two guys that could actually dunk. And then whenever we played against each other, it was like kind of a dunking contest, and everybody had to get out of the way. If that makes sense. It was kind of fun. Oh, look how great. No, thanks to Angela at the moment, not enjoying her. Well, there you go. There you go. That's why you come here, for great shouts. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Before I skedoodle, let's check if... Ooh, look at that. I think Nimrod's open. Alright. Somebody has to do some AQ fights at the moment. But, as far as you guys are concerned, we are donezos here for today. And unfortunately...
Get out! Get out of this house! I said no!
Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the